Hi guys, welcome to Nine's Corner. I hope you are doing fabulous. This is kind of weird for me because I'm actually redoing the intro because originally I was reading an email and going, I'm offended. And then I thought, I have to lower my vibration down to join the low vibration. So I don't want to do that to myself. I want to be positive in my thoughts and loving in my thoughts and in my words and in my actions. So rather than use this as an opportunity to, hammer something in, I'm just going to release the negativity and, just share with you, as I've done lots of times, ways that I, increase my vibration when I'm feeling low, when I'm letting the opinions of others get to me rather than realizing that's a reflection of them, that it is me. So I put on some music. I started listening to some Tina Turner and I got really upbeat with it. And I started cleaning out my closet, which is something I don't particularly want to do, but it was like I had to release this negative energy by cleaning up something. And it really helped. I mean, it really did. And it's like I got a little check mark off my house list that I needed to do. And then just having to remind myself to be grateful, which is something that we forget to do, and we should be doing it on a daily basis. And I thought, well, then rather than, let myself be judged or let myself be upset by some negativity, I would be grateful for those of you. For those of you who get it, for those of you who have been with me, I love you and I appreciate you. And I'm a small YouTuber. I don't have a big following. I'm not well liked, but I love what I do. I love sharing it with you. So I'm just going to release the negativity, hope that you join me in releasing all negativity and have everything good for us in our lives because we deserve it. We're children of God. And I'm going to go listen to some Wayne Dwyer just to keep my momentum of increasing my vibration and doing good rather than being negative. So with that, I will just go into my reading on Donald Trump. Take care. So I had to laugh but I'm not laughing. I think it's disturbing and crazy because I don't understand. How can Trump have documents and papers brought to Mar-a-Lago and they're supposed to be kept in Washington, and yet they're asking Donald Trump, can we have these papers back? And it's like, what is going on? And then my first thought was when he went, when he had that text message where he said Covfefe, I thought, oh my God, he meant confetti because everything he wants to make it into confetti. So let's have a look, Donald Trump, and see what kind of papers and how do they trust him that he didn't get rid of papers and burn them? And I'm 100% sure we talked about this at one point about Donald Trump destroying evidence and, oh man. Okay, so Donald, what was in those papers? Did you destroy papers? Are we going to get copies of the papers that you destroyed? That really bugs me. I feel like there's going to be this hole, because how can they believe him? And how can they not just go and take it? It doesn't make sense. What kind of world are we living in? It's all so upside down. Boy, turn me inside out and round and round. Okay. What was in those papers? Is there anything? Well, here's the papers. Here's lots of information, documents. Ooh, the magician. Yikes. So that's the hard thing when it comes to papers and such, because it's not just Donald Trump that has a vested interest in keeping documents kept quiet, because, the government doesn't want you to know everything. There's a reason why there's papers retracted. There's a reason why we don't have all the papers on JFK. There's reasons for it. So crossing it, there's obviously people who are looking at the papers, wanting the papers, getting the papers, bringing the papers back to Washington. but there's been some trickery done. There's been some papers that are going to be removed, destroyed, and you're going to be able to tell because you're going to see like there's going to be certain things where there's papers removed. And this is going to take a long time to kind of get all this information, but there's definitely been trickery there. Underneath it all is the breaking of the rules and regulations. And this is not just Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump and everybody who worked with Donald Trump. So underneath it all is the rules, regulations, the laws. It's the breaking of the rules and regulations and the laws. In the past, Four of Swords. So I think there was almost like, this is them taking the papers and needing to go through them, taking a respite and saying, okay, we need to go through these papers. So yes, the trickery was done in the papers. We know this. This is so wrong. It's so wrong. On top of it, we got the Ace of Pentacles. So they're worried about certain information coming out, information that they've given, information that could cause problems. I think this is not just about money that the Trump people and family organization, whatnot. I think that this hasn't, like a country, like another country, like there's something in the distance. So this could be Russia, China, different people knowing about certain things about these papers. It's almost like, did they make copies of these papers? Is there copies of these papers? Did they are they using some of these papers to go against people? Because there's trickery here, right? Oh, so Page of Swords. So spying. So maybe there's going to come out, there's going to be showing that there was spying on somebody, or they're trying to hide papers about spying on Democrats, spying on the House, spying on people, because we know that Donald Trump based his ability to become president by what he had to hold over people. He took advantage. The Queen of Pentacles. So there's more information because prior to it going to Mar-a-Lago, there was more papers because it was the Queen of Pentacles. That's how much papers Donald Trump had. And when we're looking at the papers, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So guaranteed, there's papers, documents that have been removed. They were removed by Donald Trump. It was removed because he doesn't want that information coming out. It has to do with money. Oh, the stuff that's going to come out over the years. Donald Trump and them are hoping to be able to hold that information back. They have papers that they have removed. There's documents, legal documents and stuff that they have hold on because they want to hold on. They're hoping to go, to still become president, still, or even if he doesn't, it's like, let Ivanka, let Donald Jr., let somebody become president. So, Covfefe. His worries and fears. And there's a certain point that Donald Trump likes this. The worries and fears is people trying to gather information, because this is about, this is not harming. This is actually, going, hold on now, we're going to have to look into this. So his fear is that they're going to have enough bits and pieces of documents and stuff that they'll be able to start looking into it. But because he cut it up like confetti, it's just going to take that much more hard time to kind of put all the pieces together. Because if they have documents here, some of that confetti might be part of these documents, that kind of a thing. Oh boy. Ace of Wands. They had a problem and they tried to set it on fire, get rid of the papers to hopefully keep themselves out of trouble, is what they're thinking. This is known about, this is planned, dark money, this was done. There's more, this has to do with his family, this has to do with the people that supported him. It looks like his son is very strongly indicated in this. They're going to be successful in finding information. This is just going to be the continual ruination of Donald Trump, his reputation, his work, his family, everything. And yes, he has a reason to stress out, because no matter what they think they've done, they didn't get rid of everything, and they're going to find out. There's going to be information coming out about it. But it's a lot of strain, and it's not just strain. I'm not talking about just the strain on Donald Trump. You know, there's some harsh, dark money being planned and used in this. And when it comes to government, whichever side you're looking at, you know, they all can have their good, they can have their bad. But even the ones that are good can have pressures and things that are put upon them. And I think that Trump still has power to hold people back because of it. So, alrighty. The next reading I thought we could do was to look into Alexander Vindman. He's suing Donald Trump Jr., Giuliani. Let's have a look and see what is the feeling towards that, because he was done wrong. He has a right, and I think they owe him the chance to be able to set the record straight. And doing it at a time when Trump still has power over the Republican Party, still has a say in the Republican Party. I mean, that takes guts, right? So let's have a look and see for Alexander Vindman. What would come of your case of suing? What is the feeling going towards it right now? Okay, Page of Pentacles. Here's he going forward and saying, hey, I'm suing you. The sun is coming out, so this is going to lead to more things coming out. This is going to lead to information coming out. Oh my God, this is like just the start of it, guys. This is just the start of it. This is going to uncover more things. There's the Queen of Pentacles, and in our last one we said about information. So it's going to expose information. It's going to expose money exchange, bullying. Ooh, there's the Hermit, him having to go against Trump and do the right thing, even though it destroyed his career, it destroyed his where he was at that time, but he truly did it for the greater good and did it because he believed in it and knew that if he kept the light going, that eventually down the road that the light would shine and we would see it. Okay, here it is. This is the start of it. He's swiftly moving into the suing process. He's going to do it. Page of Wands. There's going to be more information coming out. Look at the two pages. We got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands here. Information coming out about money. Information coming out about information. This is going to start a roller coaster of things to come down. Ten of Pentacles. So people were paid off. People were given positions to do the wrong thing. It's such a mismatch of just, it's so unfair what happened to him. It's so unfair. But it wasn't just Donald Trump. This was a group. This was a governmental group doing this. With the Five of Cups here, the people around him are looking at, look, you know, that is so unfair how you were treated. You know, you lost your career, you lost your standing, you were pushed, you were bullied, the whole 9 yards, but you did it for the right reasons, and there's support there. Don't feel bad, don't feel defeated. There is support there, and there's information there. Goodness gracious. In the hopes and fears, he's worried that no matter what, that even if he, like, okay, he's a really good American, let's just say that. It's like there's this feeling of, I want to win, but I don't want the U.S. to lose. I want to win. I want to show that I was doing right, but at the same time, he doesn't want, he wants for the U.S. to be, he wants the U.S. to be unified. He wants the U.S. to come together, but He's just feeling like everything's at such a state of loss, that there's been so much held against him that he's worried that he won't get the answers that he needs. That's in his hopes and fears. That's his worry. His loss of career, his loss of money. His worry is that how this doesn't come to pass, how if they don't support him. That's a legitimate worry. You'll be fine. You got the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. So that means there's going to be a decision that's going to be happy for both sides. He's done the right thing. It's going to be exposed. He is worried. And this is worried not just about this situation. He's worried about the state of America, the state of the world, really. This is a good person. This is a good person. And at the end of the day, we've got the 2 of Cups. They're going to come to a decision. They're going to come together. They're going to see it from his point of view, and a lot's going to be exposed, but it'll bring people together, which is fantastic, which we need to bring people together. So that's my reading for today. And as always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. I thank you so much for being here and supporting me. Please feel free to comment below, ask me any questions for future readings. And until the next time we chat, cheerio and take care.